Have you ever had a moment where everything almost clicked, but someone pulled away at the last second? That's exactly what happens in the barn kiss scene between Quinn, played by Canadian actress Katie Douglas, and Cole, played by Canadian actor Carson McCormack, in the movie Clown in a Cornfield. A moment that feels simple on the surface, but quietly reshapes their entire story. This is a scene amidst all the killings happening by the clowns in a small town called Kettle Springs. Tonight, I'm breaking down the scene everyone talks about, but not enough people truly decode. Because beneath the strobe lights, the music, and the chaos, this kiss wasn't just romance. It was timing, hesitation, and the kind of silence that says more than words ever could. Cole waits outside, headlights off, quiet as always. When Quinn sneaks out of her house, she knows the risk. Her father is asleep, the TV still flickering in the background, but she chooses to step into Cole's car anyway. And that's when he hands her something strange, a toy, small, plastic, creepy, no explanation. She takes it, and then the story moves on. The film never circles back to it, and that's what makes it haunting. Sometimes the most unsettling details aren't the ones explained. They're the ones dropped without warning. But the toy isn't the centerpiece of this scene. The kiss is. Inside the barn, the party is chaos. Teenagers grinding against hay bales, strobe lights cutting through smoke, music so loud you can barely think. Yet in the middle of it all, Cole and Quinn drift into their own orbit. No words, no performance, just presence. Quinn reaches for his hand and pulls him away from the noise. Across the field, into a smaller, half-forgotten barn. It's dusty, dimly lit. Tools hang like shadows on the walls. For the first time that night, it's quiet enough to hear the sound of your own breathing. She leans in, he lets her, and then it happens. The kiss. At first, it's everything. Honest, simple, free of the masks they both wear in front of everyone else. For a few seconds, it feels like this town, this night, the weight of everything around them doesn't exist. But then Cole pulls back, and he says 3 words that shift the whole atmosphere. Let's go slower. That's when everything changes. Quinn freezes. Her face falls. The energy between them turns heavy, not because of what he said, but because of when he said it. She wasn't asking for forever. She wasn't asking for promises. She wanted the moment, and he took it away. Disappointment replaces connection. She grabs her jacket, and before walking out, she throws a line that cuts sharper than any insult. Get back to me when you figure yourself out. Not anger, not bitterness, just pure letdown. And here's the part that stings. Hesitation kills more connections than rejection ever will. Have you ever been in that situation where it almost worked, but someone pulled away just when it mattered most? Drop a comment. Almost happened. I'll be in the replies. And if you're into these deeper breakdowns, hit subscribe. We go beyond the surface here. Back at the barn, Quinn slips into the crowd like nothing happened. But Janet notices. She smirks and says, "Rejected again?" Quinn, still burning, fires back sarcastically. "Why didn't you tell me, Janet?" That moment isn't just banter, it's armor. Quinn is patching the hole Cole just left in her. And then, as if the night itself senses the fracture, chaos erupts. A scream cuts through the music. Sharp, real. The party stops. Fear replaces fun. The toy Cole gave her? Forgotten in the car. And that's what makes it eerie. It lingers only in our memory. A mystery with no payoff, no explanation, no closure. And that's the beauty of this entire scene. It wasn't about a kiss. It was about timing. 2 people wanting the same thing, but not in the same way. Not at the same moment. She wanted connection. He wanted caution. Neither was wrong, but the silence between them said everything. This wasn't filler. This wasn't just a side plot. This was the story. The human story beneath the horror. So tell me, what do you think the kiss really meant for their relationship? Was it a spark that died too soon? Or was it proof they were never aligned to begin with? Drop your take in the comments. I'll feature the best ones in the next video. And if you know someone who missed this scene, share this video with them and comment, "I just shared." Don't forget to like and subscribe, because sometimes the quietest moments in horror carry the loudest truths.